A visibly agitated Ashok Kumar booms at Devanand. Remove your socks and I can prove you are Amar and not Vinay as you claim. You have a sixth finger on your right foot. Devanand smirks. I would have complied, but I'm afraid my socks could be torn. Ashok Kumar is visibly unamused. A chorus of skeptical voices, including those of Vaijayantimala and Tanuja, insists that Dev resolve the mystery. Outnumbered, Dev reluctantly obliges. Tension mounts as the camera affords us a close-up of his feet. Dev slowly peels off his socks and teasingly he places his left foot on the table, supporting his outstretched legs before crossing it with his right foot. There is no extra digit. Playfully he twiddles his toe to mock a gaping Ashok Kumar. Just one of the many gems from the necklace of adrenaline rushes and shocks that Vijay Anand's Piece de Resistance offers. Both James Bond and Agatha Christie would have approved of Jewel Thief. Director Vijay Anand is known for his stylish, perceptive camera framings, and you are on a joyride from the film's credits itself. An unidentified man passes a bejeweled mannequin. When he moves away, the mannequin's neck is bare and a short raucous laugh fills the background. Who is the jewel thief? Is it Vinay, played by Dev Anand, an employee of a reputed jewelry shop and the police commissioner's son? Or is it his lookalike Amar? We are initially shown Vinay flirting with the jeweller's daughter Anjali, played by Tanuja, to land a job with her father. His ploy works, though the not-so-coy Anjali sticks to him like a leech. At Anjali's birthday party, Shalini, played by Vaijayantimala, wraps herself around Vinay, calls him Amar and claims to be his fiancé. Vinay disproves her but is shaken and stirred by her grief.
रुला के गया सपना मेरा बैठी हूँ कब हो सवेरा.
Shalini says she lives with her brother, played by Ashok Kumar. A chivalrous Vinay gets inveigled into finding Amar, who he is told is a famous jewel thief. In quick succession, a cabaret cutie, Helen, a bejeweled and bewigged dancer, Faryal, and a libertine, Anju Mahendru, who likes to hide behind dark glasses and sunbathe on the lawns of a swimming pool, all mistake Vinay for the amorous Amar. This raises the film's noir appeal, and we are compelled to ask, will somebody throw a torch on what's happening, please? Vinay reciprocates only Shalini's love, though he does spend a night with the cabaret cutie, a surprise for Hindi films of its time. But the dalliances with the dames are cursory. The emphasis is on Vijay's search for the jewel thief. The climax is set in gorgeous Gangtok and culminates in a plot to rob the king's jewels. The film has a shock ending of the Sixth Sense brand. Even 54 years later, I don't want to reveal the end and spoil the fun for first-time viewers. Don't expect any depth or ponderous insights in this Vijay Anand thriller. Look for slickness and imaginatively conceived shots, some tension-packed, others purely visually appealing. The camera appears through wooden slats and carpet holes to achieve the desired effect of intrigue.
रात अकेली है बुझ गई दिए आके मेरे पास.
The full of beans Tanuja is a treat to watch in Raat Akili Hai. बुझ गए दिए. A latter-day attempt by Tanuja's daughter Kajol to wriggle her hips like her mother in Ye Dil Lagi seems like a scribble imitation of a calligrapher's writing. Honton Pe Aisi Baat showcases Vaijayantimala's grace as she famously glides through an entire stanza of the song in one single shot.
होठों में ऐसी बात मैं दबा के चली आई, खुल जाए वो ही बात तो दुहाई है दुहाई.
Ashok Kumar concedes to the demand of his character and is exaggeratedly dramatic. If one were to rank the curvaceous beauties on parade, Tanuja puts the others under her eyeshadow. But it is Dev Anand with his feckless schoolboy grin and boundless energy who is the Kohinoor of the show. In today's world of imitation jewelry, Jewel Thief is still studded in 24 karat gold. Few interesting sidelights. 30 years after Jewel Thief, Dev Anand starred in The Return of Jewel Thief in 1997 alongside Dharmendra and Jackie Shroff, but it was an uninspired sequel. Vijay Anand had initially been all excited about working with Vaijayantimala, but eventually it proved to be not a very happy collaboration between two genuine talents. And finally, to wind up, a few notes on the music. In Navkeetan's Guide, all the male songs were sung by Muhammad Rafi. Say one. Gata rahe mera dil, which went to Kishore Kumar. For Jewel Thief, Rafi had only one song in the score. Dil pukare, are, are, are. And this paved the way for Kishore's thumping triumph in S.D. Burman's Aradhana 2 years later. R.D. Burman, though a successful composer by then, with the Vijay Anand directed Teesri Manzil in 1966, still assisted Sachin Dev Burman on the Jewel Thief score.
I was all of 15 when I did Jewel Thief. And oh my God, what a wonderful experience that was. Everybody in that unit was something else. It could be Dev Saab, it could be Goldie Saab, it could be Yash Johar. Of course, Tanu, Faryal, Helen. All of us had a wonderful rapport. I remember my scenes in Sikkim. I'll never forget it. There was a scene where somebody in a jeep was chasing me and I was running. And by the evening, I was wearing boots, and by the evening, I got blisters on my feet. Oh my God, it was unbelievable. The kind of fuss they made. Dev Saab and Goldie Saab took me themselves to the hospital to get an anti-tetanus and, bandage up my blisters. Them days it was like a oneness. All of us were together in it. It was not like, okay, so-and-so is so and so and so. It wasn't like that. And I really enjoyed it. And I remember my first shot, which was from a diving board in a swimming pool. And I go right in, and that was in one shot. And I come near Dev Saab's feet and I look at him and I say, "Pair na dekhti to shayad dhoka kha jati." I'll never forget that. I think that was one of the most wonderful shoots in my life.
तो चुप क्यों